Oh, let's get into some fashion news. And let's talk about Miss Riri, who came out pregnant. And well, she announced that she was pregnant. I don't think anybody saw that coming, that she was going to debut her baby bump at the Met Gala. But when I heard that she was pregnant with baby number 3, I wasn't surprised. And I think it was because when ASAP Rocky, who actually looked great at the Met Gala, by the way, he showed up separately, which I thought was cool. And is he a part of that whole team or whatever with Coleman Domingo and Anna Wintour and all of them? I think he is a part of that. I'm not if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, so I'm not surprised that she got baby number 3 on the way, because after he won that case against one of the other ASAPs, I was like, oh no, she definitely gonna throw them legs up to Jesus. Like, okay, put another baby up in me. And ASAP definitely looked like he got that good stroke game. So I'm not surprised that he got her pregnant again, because I think it was kind of like in the cards when they were saying it. And I know that ASAP's attorney is now working on Wendy Williams's guardianship situation. So yeah, so this was the picture when she was walking down the street. I don't know if she was on her way to the hotel or she actually walked to where she needed to walk to get herself ready. But she let y'all know, like, yeah, I got another baby coming. The belly is bellying. And um yeah, so there was that. So that's how everybody knew that she was pregnant. And she looked good. I even got her picture of her, what she was wearing at the Met Gala, and we'll get to that in a second. But and here's the thing: there was a couple of looks and stuff that I saw. I just didn't care enough to put together a best and worst dress thing. So if y'all have y'all favorite looks or whatever that y'all saw at the Met Gala yesterday, definitely drop it down in the comments. I didn't care enough to put a list together, but I've seen like there's enough people all over YouTube and other spaces that are putting together their best and worst dress. I was busy putting a show together. I ain't got time to be sitting here putting up lists. But so the singer, who's 37, and her partner ASAP Rocky are having their third baby, and she revealed it yesterday, as I said, during Cinco de Mayonnaise. Now, her photographer, Miles Diggs, revealed the news on IG ahead of the red carpet, posting a photo of the pregnant singer in the rain with her baby bump on full display. Now, in an interview with Page Six in December 2023, Rihanna said that her relationship with Rocky, who's 36, and she's a year older than him, has gotten deeper since the couple welcomed their 2 kids together, sons Riot Rose, who's 21 months, and Riza Athelston, who turns 3 this month. She said, I love him differently as a dad. This is major. It's a turn on. It's just like, wow, what a leader, what a great patient, loving, and my kids are obsessed with him. So now, November 2023, the Data 2 was asked by Complex if he would ever consider collaborating with Riri on a project at Puma, where they both work as creative directors on the respective lines, but he didn't quite have business on his mind. So yeah, they both have their fashion endeavors. A$AP Rocky does music, but he ain't out here putting out music like Travis Scott. But A$AP is doing his thing, and everybody's still waiting for Rihanna's new album. Guess I'm gonna have to wait a little longer. I don't even think she's dropping a new record. Um, so they basically said that Rihanna is used to revealing her pregnancies on high-profile stages, having done so during her Super Bowl 2023 halftime show when expecting son Riot. The latter event marked the first pregnant woman to star in the halftime show. Now, Rihanna played up the big reveal at the opening moments of her performance, rubbing her stomach and leaving the zipper of her outfit, a jumpsuit layered over a close-fitting bodysuit and sculpted bandeau, down to reveal her belly. So now, um, that's one of the pictures. There's another one. I'm like, her photographer definitely. First of all, this whole outfit is cute, and the little mink stole that she got on her arm. I was literally saying, like, I hope this is not the outfit she's going to wear on the runway, because I was like, that's not going to work for me. This actually feels like an editorial shoot, like something that you would see her posing in like Vogue or something. That's what this was giving. So shout out to her photographer, because they definitely knew how to put this together when she was there, and then I guess security or whatever is holding her purse, her bag. And then you see like she's surrounded by a whole bunch of suits or whatever. So I think she got there, went inside with the regular outfit on, got herself together, came back out, and then this was the overall outfit that she premiered on the blue carpet with, which is cute. And I think it was like because she knew she was pregnant, this little body suit thingy here, I'm sure it's like stretch. So there's a way that they could wrap it on. And then when you look at this part, this actually looks like a coat that was draped around her waist that is turned into like a gown with a train. So I was like, this look actually, it's kind of cute on her. And I saw there was a lot of big hats. I felt like I was at the Kentucky Derby seeing all them people out there with all them hats on. But I will say this, since we talk about musicians, one of the things I was wondering, I was like, I hope there was no drama that went down because y'all know it's like every female rapper you could think of was there except Lil Kim. But they had Nicki Minaj was there, Megan Thee Stallion was there, Doechii was there. Who else? Ice Spice was there. Did I say Megan Thee Stallion? Yeah. So all the big female rappers of the moment was there. So I know they made a sense. I mean, they made it a way where they weren't all gonna run into each other, but for the most part, it was all there. And then I know everybody wants to talk about Madonna, but I would have to say Madonna looked good. First of all, thank God she stopped with the damn fillers. She left the face alone. And then people was making comments saying she looked mean. Like she was trying to give face. She was giving serious with the face. But it was like, she was trying to give like, yeah, bitch, and what? Like that's what the face maybe maybe in her mind she was looking a little too serious, but it was like relax the face a little bit. And people was making comments about, yeah, she look a little older. She's 60, what is it? 66, 65? It's like, yeah, she's in her mid 60s. How is she supposed to look? She is aging. That happens when you get older. When we all get to that age, God forbid, we all gonna be a little tattered and a little old too. But for her age, and I hate saying for your age, but she looks good. Money well spent. She got a little lip injection. I noticed them lips was looking a little a little blow fishy. But for the most part, Madonna was serving. I heard somebody try to say, oh, one of my friends, Albie, posted what they said, Timu versus something or another. And some girl was trying to say, oh, well, Madonna had work and stuff done where Lady Gaga's face is natural. I saw, that bitch had surgery too. Trust and believe. That nose, the way she started out with her nose and a lot of stuff on that face is not the way she looked when she first came out. So if y'all want to sit up here and try to play that game where y'all want to make it like Lady Gaga ain't had no work done, use a lie. So that ain't natural beauty. A lot of y'all don't know what the hell y'all. Oh, I think she was trying to say Madonna was using Facetune when she was on. There was like she was out and about somewhere. I think it was like one of her tours versus Gaga in Brazil. I was like, we ain't doing that. Just like a lot of y'all sitting down here still talking about this mess with how many people showed up at the Copacabana beach. At this point, who cares in regards to that? So to get back to Rihanna, shout out to you, girl. Um, I'm glad. I hope she has a girl this time. She's got 2 boys already. So I'm hoping that she does get her little girl. But then again, you don't, if your daughter ends up rebellious like you were, but she had to be rebellious, especially with the way that they treated Rihanna in the music business. A lot of them counted her out. They looked at her as like, you're going to be nothing more than a one-hit wonder. It's all going to be, we're putting all our eggs in Tierra Marie's basket, and you're just going to be some Bayesian chick that we're going to have forever in debt, being a one-hit wonder and having no career. Like we don't see it for you. So Rihanna definitely had to work hard and really push for her career to be where it was. They sabotaged her every which way that they could. She wanted to branch out and do other things outside of R&B. She didn't want to be doing that sound, so she started experimenting. And since then, people love the fact that Rihanna's edginess, her attitude, the fact that, yeah, if you're a girl who's international, the smart thing would be to kind of go there sonically, which would be change up your style. Don't sit and just do the same type of boring freaking R&B music. Play around with your sound. Do dance music. Do bring a lot of that those cultural West Indian type of vibes and things of that nature. And that's what people love Rihanna for, because she is someone who's from outside the United States. She can play with she can kind of play in the sandbox and try different sounds and looks and things of that nature. But at the time, we all know that the industry was all about Beyonce. They want her to be the only Black woman out here being the superstar. Nobody else could be out here doing the same thing. They only wanted her. They thought this was like Highlander. There can only be one. And it's like there's room for everybody. Beyonce and Rihanna are 2 different artists. Beyonce tries to play up the whole squeaky clean thing. Now she takes more risk career-wise. But Rihanna was always the bad girl. Hence why she came out with the album Good Girl Gone Bad. So we like that. They're polar opposites. And I'm glad that Rihanna is adding to her family. And I saw that another thing too. I saw that she took a photo. I don't know. I think it was. I don't know if it was in the bathroom, wherever. She took a photo with Sierra. So her and Cece are good. And I saw like Sierra went and rubbed the belly. Sierra has a new album coming out, by the way. And then I was looking, I was like, no, don't get no ideas. You and Russell got enough damn kids. You got a new album coming out. Russell need to focus on sports, even though football season is over for now. But they are doing the whole, I think they did all the drafts and everything. So now it's like, I guess I'm going to need to start training and things of that nature. But and they were both at the Russell Wilson and Sierra were at the Met Gala yesterday. So at this point, yeah, Sierra, don't get no ideas. Put your IUD in, no babies. Focus on your career, because Russell keep getting that coochie. He gonna keep knocking you up. So, congratulations, Riri. And I say all this to say, what do you guys think of this story in regards to Rihanna announcing her third pregnancy at the Met Gala? So, whatever your thoughts are, let me know in the comments down below.